Good morning and welcome to Savannah. Allison and I will be spending a few days here, and while we're here, we're going to stay in one of our favorite bed and breakfasts, the Foley Inn. It's situated on the historic Chippewa Square. This is a beautiful building, but not only is it beautiful, it's extraordinarily interesting because it's considered one of the most haunted houses in all of Savannah. Let me tell you a little bit about its history. So this house was built in the late 1800s by a wealthy widow named Miss Foley. Miss Foley started off with two tenants. The first was a carpenter who had lost his home in a hurricane and needed a place to stay, and he paid off his room and board by doing work around the house. The second was a wealthy gentleman. We do not remember his name, but people do remember seeing him come and go. He was staying there, and he started making unwanted advances toward Miss Foley. And this at first was just a nuisance until one night. See where that bay window is? That's her bedroom. She woke and found him in her room over her bed, and she whacked him in the head with a candlestick, killing him. She was very nervous about going to the police with it because she didn't know, being a woman during that time period, she was afraid they would judge her very harshly. So she went and got the carpenter, and they walled him up inside the wall, hid the body. She confessed this on her deathbed in the year 1914. Some people believed her, some people did not. It wasn't until 1987, when they were doing renovations in this home, that they found that body walled up in the wall, the skeleton of an adult male. So anyway, a lot of people see his ghost around the house, also in the courtyard and back. And it just so happens that Alice and I are staying in that bedroom. So if anything strange happens, we'll report it to you. This is Halloween week, an interesting week to be here. And I'll also show you some video footage of the inside of the bedroom. As I promised earlier, I said I would show you the inside of the room. Really beautiful room, fireplace. That's the bay window that I pointed out from the street. And actually, this is the spot where I was filming earlier. It's First Baptist, Chippewa Square, one of the most beautiful spots in Savannah. Get a little bit more of the room over here. But anyway, this is where the murder happened. We don't know exactly where the bed was and all of that, but the story says she hit him on the head and that he died here on the floor. And then they put him in the wall. Coming down the staircase, this is where they found the body. There's also a beautiful courtyard. There's another part of this courtyard on the other side of this wall, but many people have claimed to see a ghost pacing back and forth here. Some think it might be the gentleman that's had been walled up in the wall, named Wally, get it? Anyway, it's really beautiful and serene, a great place to just sit and have a cup of coffee. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're ever down in Savannah, look up the Foley Inn. It's a great place to stay, incredible atmosphere, and of course, the most important thing of all is in Savannah, a magnificent, magnificent city.